All right. So the record is on, and folks will be able to watch the recap and get the jewels that will be dropped. So, greetings, everyone. My name is Jamel Khalise. I serve as the field organizer for the NAACP Youth and College Division, or as I learned at the HBCUs. Greetings. My name is Jamel Khalise, humbly serving as the field organizer. Now, let me stop. But shout out to the HBCUs, man. Definitely had a great time on the HBCU tour that I was just on. Um, and got to socialize some of our flyers, some of the things that we'll be sending you all in the kits. And so super, super excited about that. But I am your guy, all things field operations, compliance, governance, elections, campaigns. Consider me your go-to. If you need anything, feel free to give me a ring. My email is on screen. But I am the person who is your point of contact for all things all in MVP campaign. And so if you had a hiccup in your shipment, if you're missing certain things in your box, if you're unsure how to use and utilize your boxes, I'm your guy. Um, if you need some connections with your democracy fellows or your fired up representatives in your state, I'm your guy. So anything as it relates to this specific campaign, you can refer all of your questions and inquiries to me. Just want to make sure. So the All In Membership Voter Project campaign. So the All In MVP campaign. Super excited about the opportunity to be leading this campaign. The campaign this year, last year, had a opportunity to work with Derek, and we exceeded our expectations. The idea was how do we get units excited about membership, and the thought was we can gamify our campaign. How can we presenting it in a way that gets folks excited and that they want to participate. And so we came up with some initiatives. We called them around like the 5 R's: retain, re-engage, revive, and different things like that, where we had focuses specifically tailored to different demographics within our membership, whether that's HBCU, whether that was PWI, whether that was a former member, or an inactive member. And so we gave you guys calls to action and kind of set out a very comprehensive campaign for you all. Um, Transparently, we got some of you all to buy in, but not everybody. And so we went right back to the drawing board and said, well, how can we present this in a way where all units are going to buy in? And so we're hoping that the things that we were able to take away, the fat we were able to trim on the campaign makes it easier for you all to digest and utilize. And so we are excited to present to you the all-in MVP campaign. And the overview is as stated. So the Youth and College Division, we're excited to relaunch our membership campaign with a twist this year with the component of voter registration, voter education, and that's the voter project side of this campaign, but it's affectionately titled the All In MVP campaign. So from August 1st to December 13th, we'll be measuring your progress, your success. So what does that look like as it relates to membership, as it relates to the voter project side and piece of it? And so we in total we want to increase our membership by 5,000. We know that that may seem like a hefty goal, but last year we set a goal for I believe it was 3K, and we got to I think we almost touched 4,000. So we are well aware of what it's going to take, and so we're excited to be able to work in tandem with you all to achieve those goals. We're hoping to get a surplus of at least 50% of the minimum compliant membership for each units. And so all the participating units, we're hoping that at the very minimum, you can get, what was it, like 15 new members, taking you over that 40 threshold if you're already sitting at the 25. So if you're just right there, then we're hoping to help you get into a better place as it relates to membership. And then also don't forget that there is a component of voter verification and registration. Want to stop there just to see if there's any questions around the overview, if folks understand where we are. If you could just give me a thumbs up so I know you're with me. Mm-mm. Bet. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So our goals are pretty straightforward. As mentioned before, we want to increase our membership by 5,000. Um, we want to register 50,000 voters. So this is all across all of the units that will be participating in the campaign. And so we're hoping that the overall number will get us somewhere in that 50K range. We definitely know that unfortunately we weren't able to get you these materials and these things at the start of the school year, and so that may hinder your numbers. So we're well aware of that. But still shooting for the stars and hoping to get that 50,000 number. We've surpassed this for sure, but we wanted to get 100+ units opted into the campaign. And so we're excited that out of our 100 units signed up, we got 12 of y'all on the call right now. So as mentioned before, you will get something special for taking the time out and joining us on this orientation. Um, but yeah, we were able to pass that goal, and so we're excited about that. We wanted to distribute NAACP material and promote campaigns and local issues to solicit membership. And so we know that this is a very, very uh, high civic engagement time, I'll say. And so for their aptitude for civic engagement and their appetite for it is a little higher than in years past, because obviously it's a presidential race, and so folks are going to be interested. And what better way to segment membership than a conversation about civic engagement? And so definitely want to use the energy around civic engagement to push membership, so that folks can continue to see or be a part of community work, so that they can see local victories turn into national championships. And so want to be sure to encourage folks to become members as you're pushing every part of the campaign. And so want to provide units with resources to aid in recruitment efforts. And so when we get into the MVP kit, you'll be able to see how we expect for you to utilize those resources. We want units that are participating to recruit and renew at least 40 memberships. And so that's kind of like a typo, but as mentioned, that we know the threshold is 25. And so if you can at least recruit 15 people to get yourself over that 40 marker, that is one of our overall goals. And so we'll be pushing for folks to get there. And then we want to ensure that every unit has access to Salesforce and a unit associated email. So you may not know this, but your unit can have an Outlook email. And so we want to make sure that as you are integrated and a part of this campaign and this program, that you are getting the resources and the fixing up, the polishing that your unit needs. And so we understand that the email and the access to Salesforce is integral in your success. And so definitely want to ensure that you have access to that. No, Nigel. So the deadline, I didn't speak on the deadline, but in since you already signed up, you guys are on the call, but the deadline to sign up is the 15th, so September 15th. So if you know a unit or somebody who's a part of a unit that hasn't signed up yet, the deadline would be September 15th. I've just dropped my email in the chat. Gonna ask all of you all that are on the call, just send me an email. Hey, I was on the call. This is my golden ticket voucher, so that we all are good. No problem. So let's talk membership. And so this campaign has two parts. There's a membership part, and then there's the voter project part. So the membership, our goal, 5K membership, 5K new or renewed memberships by December 2024. I think I was working with Christian earlier today. For those who don't know, Christian is one of our membership representatives and a specialist in Salesforce. Again, definitely want you all to know your resources and be familiar with these names. And so Christian was able to help me see that we're almost at about 1,000 so far. So in from August 1st to September 10th, we're about like close to 1K. And so once this starts to pick up and roll out, we do believe we will surpass our goal. And so what are the membership milestones? And so if your unit is at 25 right now, if you can get to 40, you're at bronze. If you can get your unit to 60 members by December, you're at silver. 76 total, you're at gold, and 101 plus, you're at black. You're rewarded in a bunch of different ways, but if folks remember, we highlight the unit of the month for membership, a voter registration, and voter verification. And then obviously it's not really a reward, but it's an opportunity to utilize the activation kit that you'll be receiving. So there's that. And then there's a special prize for the top performing unit. Last year we wanted to do um sweatsuits. So I don't think that idea came into fruition, but trust and believe, if you know me, we're gonna have something good for you all this year. And so you can bet your bottom dollar that you will be satisfied with what you get as a top performing unit for membership overall. So obviously we know why membership is super important. I won't dive too deep into this, but you know that without our members, we are nothing. And so we always want to center that and just remind ourselves of that. And this is the membership pyramid that we love to show whenever we're talking our campaign, our membership campaign, because it shows um how much we value our membership. And without them, there is no NAACP. Collectively, with our members and the umbrella of the organization, we have power. And with that power, we can tackle our issues. And we know that when we tackle our issues, we can be all in. And that's all in for community, that's all in for culture, that's all in for people, that's all in for power. And so we want to center membership and understand why we're doing this in the first place. And so this is just a snapshot for you all to see like where we categorize unit or membership health. If you're under 25, we consider that poor because at any given day, your membership can your membership compliance can go in the red. If you're 25 to 39, you're fair. You're surviving. We want you to get over to good and thriving. So it's that 40 to 59, we consider that good. We know that if you lose 5, 10, you'll be all right. But thriving, we want you to get to 60 plus. That is a operating goal that we want to hold for all of our units that are participating in this specific campaign because you've answered the call, you've challenged yourself, and so push yourselves to see how or where your units will fall at the end of it all. This is just a little bit of membership recruitment tactics. I'll be very high level. I'm sure you all have strategies and tactics that you're already using to promote membership. This will be shared with you, so we won't have to go too in depth, but it just kind of formalizes the things that I'm sure you were already doing. A lot of folks I've seen tabling in the community or on campus, doing class wrap and event wraps where you're just going and taking about 10 seconds for an elevator pitch to talk about a campaign, an event, a program that you have going on as it relates to membership or civic engagement. Campus and dorm storms, making sure that you're just, first of all, um, um, legitimizing yourself on campus so that you can actually go and knock on doors and within the community if there's a home association or somebody that you would have to ask to go door to door, making sure that you're doing that. And then any activity that could be tied to membership, again, just thinking about how we can build a memberships aside from a an event or an opportunity that poses space for both membership and civic engagement. What is an event that you can do specifically for membership? And so maybe that's a skate night, maybe you're selling swag, maybe you're selling food platters or having a talent show, something that connects the ticket price to membership where folks don't even realize um, has been a creative way we've seen units increase membership because everybody likes to have fun and they don't even notice that they've just bought themselves an ACP membership. And so, excuse me. And so just thinking of those things and keeping them front of mind as you start to roll out your membership plans. Voter registration plans. The goal is 50K by November 2024. And so with voter verification, voter registration, we'll have to move a little bit quicker, but the momentum and the energy should stay the same. And so the tier one is if you have under 30 members, the expectation is that you get 50 people to register to vote on your campus or in your community and 100 people to verify their registration. The verifications may not be too hard for some folks. I haven't seen much pushback on the ground when folks are, hey, just check your verification. The registration piece may pose a different threat, but who knows? Tier two, if you have 30 to 45 members, and again, you've already completed this on the application, so you're aware. But if you have 30 to 45 members, the ask is that you get 75 people to register to vote and 100 people, 150 to verify their registration. Tier three, if you are between 45 members and 59, you're getting 100 people to register to vote and 200 people to verify their registration. And tier four, if you're over 60, 150 and 300 to verify. Want to be clear on this piece for the reward side. If you want to be recognized entirely for your work in the campaign, you will have to complete both the membership goals for your unit size, your unit, and the voter project goals. And that's the verification and the registration numbers. And so wherever the size of your unit will determine the tier that you are on. So you can't pick the tier that you want. So if you accidentally did that in your application, we will be sending you an updated and corrected expectation and tier layout so that you can follow and track your progress. I want to stop here, see if there's any questions on that before we move forward. I promise you I'm almost done. All right, we good. I'm trying to get y'all out of here. So let's talk things you could do
For
around.
the tiers, I know that separates us, but for that,
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Hey, you sound a little low for me. Give me 1 second. Say, okay, go again.
for the tiers,
Mhm.
it's the different units. So tier one has a unit of the month, tier two has unit of the month, or it's just like unit of the month based off everything.
So it'll be unit of the month based off of everything. But
Okay,
yeah, oh, my bad. Yes, every tier will have a unit of the month.
all right, and then same for the swag after, or that's just top dog, top dog.
So yeah, so if you so wherever you lie, obviously you can't be in however many different tiers. But so just to be clear, where you start. So we know that your membership is probably going to increase, or in some cases might decrease. But wherever you start, that is your goal. If you complete that tier goal along with your membership goal where you're getting yourself to either bronze, or black, we'll couple all of those things, and then that is how we decide the winner. It won't necessarily be the person with the most. but the unit who has completed all of their asks.
Okay, got it.
Mm. Yeah. And so when it comes to the voter project piece and how we can actually get folks to register to verify, wanted to share some civic holiday dates with you all. You know, National Voter Registration Day is on Tuesday, September 17th. National Voter Education Week is October 7th to the 11th. National Vote Early Day is October 29th. Um, and Election Heroes Day is November 4th. And so, as we were talking a little bit earlier, just around momentum and appetite for civic engagement, consider these days as your hot these days and these dates as your hot dates, where you can definitely get more of a reach or more of a feedback from folks than in other days. So if there's any organizations on your campus and your communities that you can partner with around these holidays to do some tabling, to do a programming, to do a panel, whatever the case may be, this is a perfect opportunity. So as mentioned, I will be sharing this slide deck with you so that you have something to refer back to. But definitely wanted to share an outline of your civic holidays as you start to socialize and think about how to utilize your kits. So the MVP kit. This is what everybody's been waiting for, and excited to share that we've gotten our okay. We moving forward. We ran into a little hiccup, but we are moving forward with ordering our items. And so we have the NAACP t-shirts that you all see there, the nonpartisan but political is heck, the all in. And then there's a third design as well. This was featured at the DNC when the NAACP was in Chicago. The flyers on the screen as well. The I got 99 problems, but being registered ain't one. People power are all in. We have our bottles, posters, tote bags. We're going to be sending you membership forms. There will be some talking points as well as a document that we want you to engage with once you open, which will kind of be like a little scavenger hunt. Not yet, Emily, but a little scavenger hunt for folks to kind of be able to put the box together and also do a little bit of promo for us. So we're super excited about that. There'll also be a voter protection guide to give you some tidbits and pointers on how to stay safe on election day. And then some door hangers. Think each unit will probably get like close to 50 to 100 door hangers. And so an opportunity for you to have some materials as you are dorm storming. So super excited about that. And so these these will be sent out. And so I want to put a caveat here just for folks. As a former college president, we need to be better prepared as leaders. I love the NAACP. I work for the NAACP, but don't wait on us. Don't ever wait on us. I'm telling you that now. If you can partner, if there are opportunities for you to fundraise, and this is an opportunity for everybody that's on the call to lay a foundation, um, uh, to lay a foundation for the administrations and folks that come after us, preparing for these moments. Maybe if we're thinking last year, if there's an opportunity for us to connect with the political science department at our school to do some joint marketing and messaging and things like that, utilize those resources. Utilize the resources that are within your reach in your communities, those campuses, those orgs, those individuals that will support. Lean on them for sure. Uh, I think that it's never with malice, but things is always happening and so many hoops and loops to go through. And so never want to leave anybody in limbo waiting for the association to get you things. So Something to consider. But we love the NACP. I love the NACP. I won't speak for everybody. And how can you get a kit? Like that's the question. Everybody's been asking that, but you already got the links and signed up for a kit. And so you all know what you need to do. One kit per unit though. One kit per unit. And on top of that, it don't matter if you signed up twice. You only getting one kit. So I'm just letting folks know that. Um, again, we giving those who can email me a little bit extra, but one kit per unit. I see a hand raised on the.
Yes, thank you. What if, so how do I say that? Say three different units ordered it, but it all goes to the same address or like PO box. How it how would
Oh,
that?
that's actually a really, really good question you just said too. We can't send it to a PO box.
Ah, that's all I
Yeah,
put.
I
Okay.
learned that. So I'm not sure how the mailing of that works, but we can't send it to a PO box. So we
Is
will
it because
use
y'all
the.
using UPS?
You said what?
Are you guys using UPS? Is that why?
I'm
Because they're
not sure. I don't think so. I don't
okay.
think so.
All right. I will
I think we
figure.
use FedEx.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I will figure something out and then get all that. Well, I already submitted mine to the PO box. I don't think I used my real address.
Yeah,
Oh,
so no worries. We're gonna go in and contact those folks who might have a PO box address just so we can make sure that you actually get the
okay.
thing that you need.
All right. Thank
But to
you.
answer your question,
Hmm.
yes, a unit. I understand circumstances is crazy. So if three different units was just trying to get it to one address and that person was the one that was going to be able to get it out to everybody, that's totally fine. Um, that's totally fine.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So what's the agreement look like? So again, you guys are I'm counting on y'all that's on the call right now to be the examples for this, but want you to host at least everybody signed up already, obviously. Want you to host at least three membership initiatives to support the membership increase for your unit. Um, that is something that you can stand alone in. Again, I understand that coalitions and relationships have already probably been forged and built around your civic engagement plans and things like that. But specifically, I'm trying to make sure that we amplify and highlight the increase in membership. And so at least three membership initiatives. And so in order to qualify for the awards, just making sure that folks know you must complete all the goals. So in referencing the question that Jalen had asked earlier, just making sure that you complete your tier goals and you fall within at least one of the membership recognition outlines. So whether that be uh I forget the ones. It's black. I know black is the over 100, and so definitely just want to make sure that we're understood there. You got to complete everything in order to qualify. And then this is a big, big, big one. Just make sure you're posting graphics, videos, photos, and highlights, and then tagging us, tagging the Instagram, sending it to us. You can email it to me if you please, if you guys don't have an active social media, but definitely want to keep a repository of the images and the media from the work that you all have done around this campaign. The hope is to build a website, a landing page on the website that socializes this campaign, but then shows the wins and the highlights from it, so that folks can see the work that the Youth in College is doing. And so that was what I have for the meat of our conversation, and then I'll just end and stop for any questions after this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oops, sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Uh-oh. Okay. So support and next steps. So the Fired Up cohort, Fired Up 24. Um, it's a couple of them on the call now, but a contact list will be shared with folks following this call. And so you will see some names, emails, phone numbers for individuals that are if they're within your state, definitely give them a call. If they're close to your state, reach out to them. The Fired Up cohort is the Green Berets. It's the SEAL team. It's the All Stars. It's our civic engagement leaders in the field, the folks who have went through intensive training and have a clear understanding of the NAACP's directives, initiatives, and deliverables and the things that we're trying to do. And so they can help you turn the ideas that are in your head into things that yield results. And so definitely want to connect you with the Fired Up cohort so that you have their information. Democracy Fellows. Now, these are the young people who's getting paid to do this work. And so you can definitely tap on them to help you out if you have anything going on, any tabling, any panels that you might want them to be a part of, and things like that. Certain states have democracy fellows. I'll share that list with you all so you can reach out to them. And then, last but not least, your state conference political action committee. Some states may have an active committee, some states might not, but that is an area or an individual or committee in which you can go to for support when you're trying to get your voter project goals and deliverables completed. Following this call, we're going to have monthly membership calls. And so just so that you guys can kind of share best practices, see where everybody's at. That's where I'll kind of be. Those calls will be super, super quick. We'll be releasing the unit of the month and all of those accolades on that call. And so we'll be sharing that information with everyone. We'll be sharing that information with everybody on those calls. And so that'll be September 30th, October 28th, November 18th, and December 16th. I'll be sharing a link. In our transition, we kind of got our Zooms mixed up, our Zoom accounts mixed up. And so we'll be fixing that up, and then I'll be sharing a registration link for you all. But again, that's kind of where we'll meet. We'll talk through any issues that you're having, kind of give you guys an update and some insight into where you are on the leaderboard and answer any questions that you may have. I'll pause there. They said intensive. Don't worry, guys. They didn't go through anything at that training. They just being some babies. Now let me stop. Here's giving you guys a sneak peek right now before I take any questions, and obviously let you all go to your parties or anything that you have going on for the debate. But just a sneak peek into the All In MVP campaign landing page. And so for SEO purposes, we may be renaming the campaign to the All In, the next generation of advocacy and membership. But just wanted to give you guys just a sneak peek look into what we're doing. And so all of these are clickable, hyperlinked, sticking with the MVP theme, telling folks to get in the game, outlining our recognition levels so that folks kind of know. Again, these are all hyperlinks and they'll be able to be utilized, kind of letting folks know where their tier levels are and the expectations of those, giving you like a little playbook. Here's the clickable hyperlinked things for you to be able to utilize a recruitment toolkit, order the MVP kit, any recruitment talking points, and then vote.org links as well. So, folks might need that. and then talk to you guys about the MVP leaderboard meetings that we'll be hosting as well, just so folks have some understanding of where they are. And then our conversation and your lovely faces will be taking the place of this video. I'm super happy for Miss Kareem to have held us down in this space, but in this little section, but we're gonna add our orientation call here, and then just re revamp a resubmission of the order form. And so that's a quick snapshot of the landing page. We're still working on it, still got some things to fix on here. I don't know if you guys can see.
Can you go to Trey's face? I want to see.
Said Trey's face.
He's so cute. I love him.
You
Thank
guys
you.
are funny, yeah. But yeah, so that's our campaign. Again, super straight to the point. For the most part, utilize the resources in the kit in the best way that you see fit. We're urging everybody to be able to keep your resources. Don't use them as giveaways. Keep them for your unit so that you can continue to utilize them. Be creative as possible. Document the work that you're doing and share it with us. Also, when it comes to convention and things like that, and folks getting rewarded and awarded, definitely want you all to be able to have a repository of the work that you're doing. So please keep all of the resources that you have and the photos and the media so that we can tell the story of the campaign
I'm
and how
so glad you
successful
said
it
that
was.
because I was under the impression that we had to give that away at like tabling events.
Who told you that?
I don't know. I think I was just convinced of that.
No, no, no. So yeah, unfortunately, this is just my best practice thing. If you from a unit that don't be getting stuff already, don't give it away. Ask folks to take pictures with it, have it to kind of garnish your table, so the table's not empty. You got your flyers, you got your posters, you got your water bottle. Obviously, it could be somebody's water bottle but just utilizing the different things. Let me see here. Yeah.
So what do we say? Well, not what do we say, but like more so. So I usually have like stickers out. And what if somebody like tries to grab a poster? And they're like, oh, can I have this?
Yeah,
But
I
no,
would
just make
say,
it a
well,
member.
unfortunately, we don't have too many of these posters. So if you are interested in having a poster of your own, you should come to one of our general body meetings and become a member.
Yeah.
Hit them with that. And then, hey, if that's an issue that you're facing on your campus where it's like, hey, a lot of folks is asking us to take these posters, let us know. And we'll see if we can figure out a way to order some more and get you all some posters that you can distribute. But I would encourage, I think it's only gonna be about 20 at the max.
Items
Um
or of each.
Posters.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, posters.
How many
And
shirts do you?
then it will vary on your unit size. So if your unit is at 60 plus, you'll obviously be getting more in your kit. Mhm.
That makes sense. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. We just wanted to stop here to see if there was any questions. Again, you should be receiving, and I'm sorry, I don't think I answered the question, Emily. You should be receiving this kit at the top of October. So that first week in October, you should be receiving kits. And they cannot go to PO boxes. Any questions?
No
Any other
bracelets this
questions?
year.
Say that one more time.
No bracelets this year.
Wait, did we have that?
I'm not sure where they
No, it
came.
wasn't on there. Yes, we are.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep. There will be bracelets this year. And stickers as well, but that wasn't listed. Mhm. Any other questions, concerns? Don't forget to email me. We had an intimate group, so I want to be able to reward you all for
I
sticking
would
with me.
like to email you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be emailing. I would like some extra stuff though.
Oh no, yeah, just email me. We just gonna sprinkle some love in every box. I got you. Just
Bad.
let me know that you were on the call because I'll get the recap, but then I won't be able to know like who was on the call with me because I'll get everybody who signed up plus all of that. So I want the folks who are on this call right now with me to send me an email just so that I know you were with me. I'm trying to look up names, but I'm not gonna remember everybody's name. So that I know you was with me and I can send you some extra stuff, give you some love, show you some love.
Thank you.
No problem. Any questions? No questions? We good?
We'll be in touch.
I think I did have a question, but I forgot it. So I'm gonna just ask when I remember.
Okay. All right.
Later. Bye,
All
y'all.
right. Thank you all. Thank you. Enjoy the debate tonight. Thank you for joining the call and excited for you all to be a part of this campaign. Looking forward to all the recaps, the videos, all the media that we'll see with the materials that's in the kit. And so again, if you need anything from me, anything as it relates to the field, let me know. I'm your guy. I got you.
Thank you, sir.
All righty.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
Have a good
night.
night.
Say anything in the chat.